Now the third type of reaction that we have is displacement reaction. Again, here the name itself denotes what kind of reaction it is. In displacement reaction, the first thing that you need to know is about a salt. What is a salt? Salt is a substance which is made up of two entities. It will have a cationic part and an anionic part. Now, cation is the positive part while anion is the negative part. I'll give you some examples of salt. Now, salt is formed of metals. For example, ZnSO4. Now, here the salt is formed by reaction of metal or non-metal also with acid. Whenever this reaction takes place, I'll get a salt here. Along with that, I'll get H2. So this salt is what I'm talking about here, ZnSO4. So the cation here is the metal, that is zinc, while anion, the negative part is SO4. Similarly, we have one more, CuSO4. That is, this is the cation part and this is the anionic part. So this is what is called salt. Now let us see what is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound. That means if AB is a compound made up of A and B, in which one is a cation and one is anion, and I react it with, for example, this is another cation which is much more powerful than A. This is my positive part A, this is my negative part. I'm using a positive ion here. And now what happens? Since these two are positives and C is more stronger than A gets replaced by C and I get Cb and A comes out in the solution. So now this is my salt. This was also salt. So I hope this is clear. We'll see it with an example. Take this example for that matter. What is happening? Here in a flask, I took CuSO4 solution and I kept a zinc rod in it. Now what happens? There is a reaction between these two. I'll write the reaction here. CuSO4. It has copper ion and sulfate ion. Plus zinc gives what? Now this is my product, that is since zinc is much stronger than copper, it replaced copper. That is, I get ZnSO4 plus Cu. Now I got copper metal and in my solution, here it was CuSO4. Now since zinc was more reactive, now the solution that is here around it is ZnSO4. So I hope this is a very important reaction. I hope it is clear to you. Now this was a simple case of displacement reaction. Now how do I know which metal is stronger than the other? For that we have a reactivity series. Now in that series, from above to bottom, the metals are arranged in terms of their reactivity. That is, more reactive elements are on the top side while lesser reactive are on the bottom sides. So let us look at this reactivity series. Now this is the reactivity series. As you can see, potassium is the strongest. Sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium follow. And if you look at the metals, zinc, iron, copper. Now these three are very important because we get questions from these three only. So you need to know the order of reactivity of these three. That is, first we have zinc, which is stronger than iron, and iron is stronger than copper. So mostly we get questions from these three only. So if you know the order of reactivity of these three, it is enough. So now look at this series and I give you another reaction here. Here is a reaction. Do make use of this table. I have iron and I put it in CuSO4 solution. What are the products? Now look at this series here. iron is before copper. That means iron is stronger. So iron has that power, or it has that capability to replace copper from its solution. So iron is stronger, so it wants to go into the solution, and it will go into the solution, and we'll get copper metal plus iron going into the solution. That is, here we got ferrous sulfate. Well, here we had copper sulfate, and copper has been replaced by iron. So this was displacement reaction. I hope it is clear till here.
If you like the video, please hit the like button, comment and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe for all our future videos.